We're really looking forward to welcoming you back. We've decided to make a video to prepare you for all the changes that you'll see around the school when you get here.
If you have school dinners, you normally come to this hall to get your lunch. During this time, you'll be eating your school meals in the classroom where you are based throughout the day. The dinner hatch will remain closed and members of staff will deliver your lunch to your classroom for you.
So this is the pink zone for Year R. You'll start off by coming into School Lane and you'll line yourselves up here, 2 metres separated as you go through. You'll then enter your classroom through here. So you'll make your way up here and then you need to wash your hands and wash any bottle or anything else you have with you. So you need to put a squirt on and make sure you wash everywhere. And then you'll be ready to enter your classroom. When you get into your classroom, it will look very different to what it normally does. As you'll notice, there's now desks in this room and they are spaced out to help keep you safe. All of the toys and other pieces of equipment that you use when you're in school won't be as easily available as they were before, and your teacher will decide each day which ones you're able to use. Your desk has a tray on it, which will include all of the equipment you're going to need during the day. If you bring a coat in, you'll need to put that on the back of your chair, and if you brought food in, that will need to be stored underneath your table. Just a reminder, you won't be able to bring anything additional into school. So once you come out of your classroom, you'll notice the corridors look very different. You need to follow the footprints on the floor, and they'll tell you which direction you need to go to. When you look at this corridor here, you'll notice there's a stop sign and no entry. That's because it's the edge of your zone, and those in Year R won't be allowed to pass through this way. If you move up this way, you'll see where your toilets are, and you'll notice on the floor we have 2 metre gaps for if you need to queue to go there. Once you've been to the toilet, you'll need to come back out on the other side and follow the footprints back to your room. Throughout the day, you'll have lots of opportunity to come outside. When you're outside, you'll be able to use whatever activities the teachers have set up, and this will also be available for you during playtime. Each group in early years will have access to half of the outdoor area, and therefore you can never pass this barrier once you're out here. Early years will also have the opportunity to come outside into the courtyard, where they'll have the chance to play and use some of the equipment that we set up for them.
If you're in Year 1 or Year 2, you'll probably be in the red zone, which means you'll enter through the main school entrance. On the path, you'll see these markers that show 2 metre spaces for you to wait with your parents. Parents should not cross this yellow line. When you've been registered, you'll be ready to come into the school site. Once you enter through the main gate, you'll walk across the playground to here. You can see there are some markings on the floor to help you stay distant from your friends. At the door, there'll be an adult ready to greet you and give you some sanitizer to wash your hands. If you've brought a water bottle to school, this will also be cleaned before you enter the building. You're now ready to go inside and enter your classroom. As you can see, the classrooms in the red zone have been carefully arranged to help keep you safe. The desks are all 2 metres apart. When you come to school, you will be shown where your desk is. This will be your desk every day and won't change throughout your time in school. On your desk, you have your own stationery that will be yours and yours alone. If you bring a coat to school, you should hang this on the back of your chair. And your lunch that you bring in from home can be stored under the desk. You won't be bringing in any other items from home. If you're in the red zone, you'll be able to use the Key Stage 1 toilets. You'll notice on the way into these there are some markings on the floor to help you stay 2 metres distance from your friends. We also have a one-way system in place. You need to follow the footprints to make sure that you are on the right side of the corridor. Throughout the day, you'll get time to come and play outside. If you're in the red zone, your outdoor play space will be the playground. You can use the trim trail, and adults will clean it between playtime use. You can also use the middle playground or the small court. Your play area includes the middle playground. You may go up to the edge of the little picket fence. You should not cross this line.
If you're in year 6, you'll be in the orange zone. You'll need to enter via the drop-off. On arrival, you'll notice that there are 2 metre spacings on the way in, and you need to make sure that you stick to these. This zone will be just for pedestrians, and there'll be no car drop-off up here. Parents will need to drop you off at this line, and then you'll make your way down to join the queue, and you'll notice there's some more markings down there to help you keep 2 metres. When you get to school entrance, you'll be greeted by a member of staff who will provide you with sanitizer for you to clean your hands. If you bring a water bottle, you'll need to sanitize that as well on your arrival. No other items will be permitted other than your lunch and a water bottle. When you get to a classroom, you'll notice it looks quite different. All the seats are 2 metres apart, and each student will sit on one desk. That desk will have a tray on it, and that will contain all your equipment that you'll need for that day to reduce the amount of times that you need to move around. If you bring a coat, that will need to go on the back of your chair, and your lunchbox and your drink will need to go underneath your table. In the year 6 corridor, you'll notice there is a one-way system in place. So as you come out of the classroom, you'll need to turn right to go up to the toilets, and then come back on the opposite side to ensure that you don't get too close to other students, particularly those that are outside of your bubble. The metal railings between should also not be touched, because that will reduce the transmission of the virus. Year 6 will have the field as their outdoor area. They'll use this area to come out for their learning, to play, and if they're really lucky they might come out here to eat as well.
Children in Year 3, Year 4 and Year 5 who are attending school, and a handful of Year 2 children will be in the blue zone. You will enter the school via the Cold Harbour entrance. You can see there are markings on the path to show where you need to stand with your parents to help maintain a safe distance. The one-way system in place will help to make sure grown-ups do not pass each other on the way back out of the school. When you reach this line, you will be registered by a member of staff and will be ready to go into the school via the arc entrance. When you enter the building, there will be a member of staff here to help you sanitise your hands. If you've brought a water bottle to school, they will also clean this for you. You'll now be ready to enter the main school building and go down to your classroom. Children working in the blue zone will be based in the Year 3 classrooms. You can see we've arranged the furniture to help you keep a safe distance from one another. You will each have your own allocated desk. This will be the place where you sit every day that you come into school. It will not be shared with any other children. On your desk you'll have a tray with all the stationery and equipment that you will need to use to help you with your learning. If you bring a coat to school, this should be placed on the back of your chair, and if you have brought your lunch or a water bottle from home, you should store that under the desk. Through the Year 3 corridor, we've made a one-way system. You will need to stick to the correct side of the corridor to show the direction of travel that are marked by the arrows. As you approach the Year 3 toilets, you will also see there are some markings on the floor to help you maintain a safe distance from one another. One of the outdoor spaces that children in the Blue Zone will be able to use is this area here. It includes the chickens, the storytelling chair, and goes up to the edge of the art studio. You can see there is a fence to show the edge of your outdoor space. You should not pass this fence. Children in the Blue Zone will also have access to the top playground. You'll be able to use all of this space up to the edge of the fence that we have created. You should not go past that zone.
For those of you returning, we're looking forward to welcoming you back.
We know there are lots of changes in the school, but we also know that we can trust you to help keep yourself and everyone in our school community safe.